What up, family? Ended up driving out to Kansas City, Missouri to get this truck going to Atlanta. But as you can see, this one's already going to be difficult to hook up to. Got my universal hitch pointed down. Got the airbags here. So usually I would just go on the top rail. But you got this tail light in the back and my equipment right here. It's not going to be long enough to go underneath this bottom tail light piece here. Was trying to get an extension, but they didn't have it last time I was in Goshen, Indiana. So now I get to take these two nuts and bolts off. And then I'm gonna have to flip this universal hitch around, go up and over the top of this, back down, and then to my tow car. So this one's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna get after it. Alright, real quick, got the universal hitch on the ground. Taking these two inner bolts out. This slides off, then I'll just rotate this 90 degrees. Same with this side. Then here's the attachment you need to go up and over the back of the tail lights here, but I call this thing like the kneecap extension. So gonna, like I said, rotate this around. I'm gonna have to go up and over the top on this one here. Now you can see the receiver is pointed out towards the car. So just went ahead, tighten these two end bolts. I'll do these middle ones here too. Bottom one. As always, want to make sure you tighten it down manually. You could always turn it a few extra times. But yeah, once we get all that tightened down, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this kneecap piece over here. Alright, so I went ahead, got everything tightened down on the frame at least. Now I got this kneecap piece here. So what I like to do is get where the receiver is as close to the frame as possible. So I'm just going to start pushing it back. Now it's hitting right there, so I guess that's as far as we're going to get it. Just looking to make sure the holes on here are lined up. Slide this pin through. Lock this in place. So then I got my 6-inch drop right here. I always recommend getting these. You could adjust the height or flip it upside down if you have to. So just gonna put this in place. Got another hole that you gotta pin through. Just gonna grab one out of here real quick. I got my tow bar. Just go ahead, drop this on. Second. Lock it in place. But before I do this, I just want to point this out right here at this little pin. It's getting kind of loose on the bottom, but it's a few like treads left. But that's why you always want to check your equipment, take it in to get some repair work done. Because even right here, it's kind of wobbly. So yeah, just gonna lock this into place. Then I got these top bolts. I got one underneath here as well. And I gotta throw my chains on, so getting pretty close. See, this one's got a little bit of an incline to it, so I'll probably put one more chain around the tow bar through the middle here. This can never be too safe, you know, if it just bounces up off the ball, there goes your car. But yeah, let me go ahead and throw this together real quick. Alright, just got one chain attached, so went up and around the universal. Went behind the light, so I'm not going to scratch this all up. So down underneath, on one end, I got this little S hook, just hooked it onto the chain. Then a few more links down is this other chain link with my cable. So feel pretty good about that one. Not too low to the ground. And in theory, if the universal hitch comes sliding off, it should catch it. But it hasn't happened in a long time, so knock on wood. But just gonna throw my other chain on there. Then I got my light bar to work on. Alright, so here's my light bar. Just had the battery charging, so gonna just slide this in. Power button underneath. Then I got my plug right here. Assuming this is the right one. You can see tow-mate. So usually it's the green wire. So I'm gonna slide this one out. Little groove on the top. I'm gonna try to slide this in here. If we did this right, when we start up the truck, should work the turn signals. Let's see if I got the lights on. I don't know this truck that well, but let's see if the turn signals work. It's left, right, and then if you want to see the brakes. So it's always good to see this working. But yeah, with this tow-mate, you just put it on the roof. My car's pretty dirty right now, but it's got a pretty strong magnet. I just wanted to show you guys the final product here. So again, top rail, bolts pointed up for easy access. I couldn't reach the bottom frame with the airbags here. You got this safety horn. So top frame went over the top of the tail lights with this kneecap extension, my 6-inch drop. My tow bar was a little bit of an incline, so I went ahead and threw one more chain on here just in case this thing were to pop up. You know how bouncy these damn things could be. But I feel pretty good about how this turned out. So I'm just gonna throw my placards on and hit the road to Atlanta. Thanks for watching.